Hi there, welcome. My name's Reese, and this is What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, it is an oldie from 2017, but a goodie. Oh, it's meant to be a sad one, so get ready. We're looking around. Hello. Edith Finch, journal, begat sound. What happened to our wrist?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
That's alright.
I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
The house, eh? Yep. Was I meant to read the rest of that? Pretty.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Well, who else is hopping the fence? Curious,
My brother
curious,
Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it's meant to be the sprint button is a zoom button. I don't know how I feel about that. I like to be able to run.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Huh. Oh my god. Look at this mailbox. Orcas Island Gazette.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
And we close it up? Don't open those bad boys. Leave them alone. If you don't touch them, they won't touch you. I'm just kidding. The tax man, he'll come touch you.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Aww. So one brother Milton went missing and one brother Lewis
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
And then our mother has left a will, so now
Maybe
mum's
she thought
passed?
I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
It's down here. I go down here. An oldie but a goodie, this game. I haven't really played too many sad games before, so figured I'd give it a go.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Why not?
But now
What
I have
happened here?
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
That's fair enough. What happened? Was there a massacre?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I've got to say, I like the way the writing is just there like that. And then you can walk up to it. It's kind of cool. Also, it's a very pretty game, considering it's 8 years old. Milton Finch. Oh, I think both pathways just led to here anyway.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's the house. How is it, standing?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Dangerous?
I was afraid of the house.
Yeah, look at it. How could you not be afraid of it? Look at that. That is not structurally safe. Not at all. Wheelchair access. I love it. Someone's winning tickets.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
So our mum left us a key that doesn't unlock the front door.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Is it a haunted house? I don't know about this. I don't know if it's like a horror game or if it's like a psychological horror or if there's just going to be some crazy twist. I kind of like to go into games blind as hell. Makes it a lot more enjoyable. Get surprised. Also, what are these flowers called? They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Dog door. Our door. Hey there.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, I can imagine. Try it
The
when
power had been turned off the night we left.
Try when you're 30 plus. Bending over like that, ooh, you'd hear cracks. Just like I could hear creaks. Seems like a handyman's kind of garage, eh? Pretty cool idea for the bikes. Huh. You see that little tennis ball on the rope? My father-in-law does that, and I had never seen it before in my life. So I was like, what the shit? But I guess it's actually a thing because other people seem to do it. Well, the Finches do anyway.
For the first time in years,
Yes?
I felt like I was home.
Aww. And home it is.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Aww. Don't make me fall in love with characters that are already dead.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Aww. But I mean, set for life.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Aww. What a cooktop. That's huge. This is so cozy.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
A smile with too many teeth. Can't say I've ever noticed that one before.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
Aww.
along with the rest of the house.
He built the rest of
Mom
the house
always told
for
me
her?
to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
So what's the key for then? Someone's clearly been in the army. That abruptly ended. People like to read.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
The original house after it's, I suppose, where it got an ocean view. Beautiful. What's that? Is that a jetty? Out in the middle, just hanging out? Or is that the original house out there? I think that's the original house. There you have it. Mystery solved. Moving on. The spirit among us. So is the house
table
haunted?
was still a wreck from the night we left.
Okay.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Aww. Ew, maggots. But like, you know, sometimes it's hard, like hard looking after an elderly person.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Okay. Bit cryptic. Yeah, sometimes you can't, you know, it's a lot of effort to look after an elderly person, and sometimes you got to send them away to an elderly home, which hopefully is a good one. It's a lantern. It's a lamp.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Where did Milton go?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened on this last night? What is with this door? Is it like glued off?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh. Just what? Most people bury people in, you know, the dirt. I would like to ride that up. Out in the dirt in the
After Milton
cemetery.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? Look, I'm just gonna say that's a bit bizarre. I mean, you wanted me to go this way. I'm concerned. I feel like I should go the other way. Let's look at this peephole. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Well, I mean, you would, because you grew up thinking that was the norm, right? 76 to 77. 1 year old. Calvin? Calvin was 11.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, that's sad. So why does everyone get a room?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Adorbs. I'm guessing Edith. Edie is the grandma, Savan. I don't know who that is. So she's... God dang, she lived quite a long time. I love all the photos. That is so cool. One day I'd hope to have that in my stairwell.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Oh. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Well, she lived till she was 16. Not very old. People tend to die quite young in this family.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Strange. Very peculiar.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara. Childhood star. Creaky house. Creepy house. Molly. 37 to 47. 10
Molly
years.
always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Why are all the children dying so early? So young.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Walter doesn't seem to have
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Alright, the floor's creaking. Is that a train? It's a tram.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
It's been unlocked. I'm
Turns out,
controlling things.
my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
So, I'm guessing we struggled to move on with our lives and our whole family died, so we're coming back to
From
be
the
like, what
paintings on the
happened?
wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton, isn't he the one that went missing?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Nah, we don't do
But
plans.
I had no idea what was behind that door.
It was a room. A very pink one.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
I just can't get over the fact that everyone's dying so young. Oh, we've just chopped a starfish and left it in the sun. That seems really sad. Oh, Vobes. What's this?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Aw, that's pretty adorbs. Is this the gerbil? It's the
Being
black
inside for
gerbil.
the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Aw. Molly. It's a big owl. Can't go through there. What are we doing? What do you want me to do? El Capitan. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Sent you to bed without dinner. That sounds a bit rough. The gerbil food.
The
Alright.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
But you didn't feed me. I'm just a hungry lass. Fishy. Fishy, why are you sleeping?
I thought
thought
about
about
eating
it.
Christopher, but I held back.
It's a good idea. I'm glad you had the same idea of not eating Christopher. We're so short. It's a dog.
I kept eating and eating.
Miracle. Look, I can't judge because when I was a youngin', they had those like Disney flavored toothpaste. Oh, they were so delicious. You couldn't even buy them because
I ate a lot of things that night.
you'd end up just consuming it more than you're actually using it to brush your teeth. How can something so good be cleaning
Then
your
I heard
teeth?
chirping outside my window.
Ah. Chicken. We're gonna have
It
chicken
was
tonight.
a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Okay. So
And
is this-
suddenly, I was a cat.
What the fudge? How do I jump? Spacebar.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Really? Of course, you're trying to kill it. Whoa, we almost got it. Whoa, look at us go.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Almost.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I was up in the big tree. I
The
promised
big
Dad I wouldn't
tree?
climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
So, this crazy house and the fact that all these children seem to be dying so young, I think they're connected. Very much
gobbled her
connected.
up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all
Must
I
be
heard
dreaming.
was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ah. What am I doing? In the grass. I'm on the grass. I don't know what I'm doing.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Target acquired.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I
This-
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
For a young girl, this is quite crazy.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Target acquired. Going in. Sorry, buddy.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And
How big are these owls?
I was a shark.
Okay, this is normal. I'd expect this. Oh, I just flap around, do I? Well, this is fun. Why is a shark in the snow?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Come here, little fishy. You're a fish, eh? That's not a fish.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Who is letting this girl watch the Discovery Channel? Because she is too invested in it.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Yeah? Oh, that's pretty cool. Where are we going? What are we doing, Cat?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
A monster? Looks like we're an octopus. This is why you don't send little girls to bed without dinner. Because they go on some kind of crazy acid trip. And start consuming the world.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah. That's that. Anyone else want a taste of my medicine? Always up.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Everyone's just dying tonight. Oh, well, Capitano.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What was it? What do we want next?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh god, are we gonna eat poop? That's where the mind of a 10-year-old would go. Consuming humans to eating poop. This is kind of creepy and scary.
I got closer and closer.
We're in Molly's room. Molly?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Such neat handwriting. Look at it. I wish my handwriting was that neat.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So this be the family tree. Gregory, Gus, Sam, Calvin, Barbara, Edie. Yeah, so...
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
She is only a 10-year-old. God. And Edie was the grandma, wasn't it? I'm gonna get confused because there's a lot of names, a lot of family members. Ooh, what was that? I heard a cat. Molly?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
You know what's obvious is
Edie would have, but mom didn't like bringing up the past.
is how dangerous this
So,
is.
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Aww.
I
Is
spent
this-
a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Yeah, Edie is the great grandma. Okay. So is this family cursed? Is that what's going on? Because I'm thinking that's what's happening. Larrapy? Oh, all the birds. She set a little memorial for them all. That's adorbs. Cute
Louis
as a
died a
heck.
week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Aw. What happened to Lewis?
Her room was like a museum.
I know Lewis died, but I
For
don't know
500
how.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Aha, a curse.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Aw.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
His house. Like, not just on a boat. Not just like a houseboat. But he's picked up their house and put that on the boat. I mean, why not?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
That's why not.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
So wait, did they survive
Odin
the house
Finch
sinking?
is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Huh.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, so that's the great-grandmother there. And that's it. News from around the world.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. Odin. 1880. Okay. Well, he lived to the ripe old age of 57. Mysteries and death and thereafter. Odin Finch. Oh, so that'd be our great-great-grandfather. No, great-grandfather. It'll be our grandfather. Oh, well, she's taken the morning pills for Tuesday, but not done any of the others. Built 1937. Sven Finch. Oh.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh my god.
She could have, but she didn't.
Cheeky grandma. That's adorbs. It's sad. Clearly sad, but it's a pretty funny story.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Aww. Ah. This atrocious bathroom. I see we are gracing ourselves with it.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a
Grandpa
pretty big
Sam's.
trace.
Yeah, it's vivid. It's pink. A lot of pink. So who's created all these little knocks and crannies and oh my god, my foot's freaking itchy, man.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Huh. The name's Bond. James Bond. Like, this is crazy.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Aw. Calvin Finch. Now, who's Sam exactly? I was looking for the crouch button. Milton. Get out of my way. Move. Saving. Oh, that's adorbs. Fort Sam. And Sam was the one that liked the photos. Oh, so were these the two brothers?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, there he is. There's Sam taking the pictures. Oh, we got a swing. Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Is this going where I think it's going?
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Now this is
I
why
told him going around was impossible.
this is why you don't like kids
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
on a swing next to a cliff.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
I'm starting to think a lot of these deaths are just from bad
I
parenting.
think he'd already made up his mind.
He's a kid.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Also, we're going really high. Think of the butterflies. Oh god.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
How old was he?
Calvin's story felt strangely
11.
familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
He was 11. I know parenting was a little bit lax back then, but my word.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Aw. That'd be so
Mom
hard.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I can see why. Why would you want to... Oh, you'd be tormented by all this. What's this shiny looking thing? Bloop, 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 boom. Open sesame. The butterflies. Up. Why would you have a swing next to a cliff? I can't get over it. That just seemed like such a pointless death.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Orange tabby. I think we've already been there, so I'm going over this way. Eeny. Meeny.
Growing
Barbara
up,
Finch.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So there's a couple of generations of family in this house. That's crazy. Dreadful stories. Guest starring Barbara
Of all the
Finch.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Fine quality colourful patches. 85 cents.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Is it based on a true story?
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
It's a
Now
good
at
scream.
16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
It's a bit mean.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
That's a good
Now
one.
that was a great scream.
Me and
It
Rick,
was
same
Barbara's
wavelength.
father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks
Oh my
have been
God.
terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
That's a pretty cool puzzle.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Oh no. It's the old classic
She
murder
reached
mystery.
for the music box.
Oh, this is us.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh no. Not the silence. Oh my god. Not the Black Ops Zombies music. Shit's getting real. That's a crutch.
She
Rick's dead.
found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Because he's dead. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Oh, Rick. I've got a present for you, Mr. Rick.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I think he's eating Rick. Get out of my way.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Alright, well, you're not letting me escape, so I guess we're going towards it.
Oh dear!
Nice. I love it. You deserve that, Rick. You bastard.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
I feel like this
She
dude's going to be a
threw him
great
out.
director one day.
But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
Crutch.
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara!
Barbara.
Walter? What's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
Not the best
This
delivery.
is a trick. You're dead, Walter.
Probably shouldn't say that loosely around this house. Everyone seems to die fairly young. Oh, it's not sealed up either. God damn it. Someone's receiving a text message right next to the MP3 or CD player. Or the radio.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
We'll turn
Orcas
it
Island
off.
police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
He's behind you.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and
And what?
was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
There's always another way. It's very clearly here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Molly's room. we gonna beat him up?
Riley's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan.
Oh no. Oh, we're in control. Bam, wham, take that.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh, we're in control. So we went down with our crutch to go kill him. Finish him off. Like I say in every horror movie, just stab them. Stab them while they're down. Get them. Double tap.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
A ding dong. Not just any ding dong.
at the door. She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh no. Barbara, they're behind you.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara,
What, monsters?
dream come true.
I thought it was like all her family.
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
What the shit?
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Oh no, not
And
Rick.
little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Oh, he
But
would.
that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her
Finger.
ear.
What? An ear?
Now that's what
Strange.
I call a real eerie tale.
10 out of 10, that joke. Beautiful. Crazy.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe
So-
what Edie saw was a happy ending.
We got a few more. Okay, okay. Close it up. Alright, well, I think that's a nice little spot to leave it for the time being. Ah, what the hell is going on in this house? It's crazy. And it's a little bit sad that these children keep dying so young. Ah, these poor, poor children. And poor Barbara, only 16. Ah, I wonder what's going to happen at the end. Anyway, we'll find out in the next one. Later, Screechers.